It was that kind of afternoon. Wet pavement at 3 p.m. I searched for your shadow in the crowd. Told myself it's fine not to see you again, but that was a lie, wasn't it? Pavement at 3 p.m. Words left behind still untouched. Only the sound of footsteps. Rain falls quietly in my heart. Every time the crosswalk light changed, I remembered walking there with you. You smiling in the afternoon still lingers somewhere in this town. Light reflected off someone's umbrella, too bright for my eyes to meet. At last I could admit I'll never forget your pavement at 3 p.m. Memories rushing like the rain. It's not that I want to forget, I just want it to be pavement at 3 p.m. A love I never found words to say. If I could rewind time, I'd go back to meet you that day. A receipt deep in my pocket quietly reveals the date. It's okay now, the rain whispered, and I started to believe it. Wet pavement at 3 p.m. My heart finally begins to move. I won't forget you, not ever. I'll carry you just as you are. Wet pavement at 3 p.m. The clouds begin to part again. I straighten my back just a little and feel like I can go on. In the rain-washed afternoon, a new breeze begins to blow. Light dances past the curtains. Your scent suddenly returns. That day my hand brushed your sleeve. Time paused within a blink. Shimmering at the bus stop, my heart swayed like an unsent letter. As the seasons shift, memories turn translucent. Each page I turn, I see you smiling. The wind brings unfamiliar sound, but in my heart's mailbox, one letter remains unopened. That last see you, I couldn't say. I feel like I could write it now. A letter adrift in the afternoon sun. I sent it to the sky, gently closing my eyes. Your voice, I never want to forget. Let the breeze carry me for again today. A boutique by the station, familiar hues. That skirt you chose, I still can't throw it away. The ink won't fade, even as time flows, still smudging in the light. Words unspoken, I write them now. The light of the day nudges me on. Not a goodbye, but a letter of thanks I read. Release it gently to today's sky. gift for you in the sunshine. It makes me cry a little when I read it back. But what has grown with time now turns into a gentle breeze. Today I write a letter just for this moment, signing your name in a sunlit corner. After lunch, long shadows stretch, my fate reflected in the cafe window. I closed my half-read book and looked up. A pale blue breeze teased through my hair. What did you do today? No one asked. Time just flows gently on. Sunlight spills across the sidewalk. My sandals echo softly. A hint that someone's love is beginning. I don't need a grand dream, just days like this to go on forever. On a breeze in the afternoon, I remember you. Your simple gestures still echo in my chest. Nothing dramatic but unforgettable. A tender memory quietly waves at me. Doodles on a bench, echoes of laughter. Even yesterday's tears slowly dry. Now I know how to be alone a little better than before. If I named this afternoon breeze, it would be feels like we'll meet again. Being alone doesn't feel lonely. My heart quietly floats. Someday in that same cafe, I hope we'll smile again. On a breeze in the afternoon, someone comes to mind. The seasons that pass sing gently to me. The ordinary scenes never truly fade. This breeze wraps me up once more. Not a farewell, just a quiet beginning. On a breeze in the afternoon. Freshly washed shirts swaying in the breeze. A soft kiss from the wind on my balcony. The scent of coffee gently arises. Today's not special, but I feel full. A tune drifts from the neighbor's room. Feels like someone's love has just begun. Sunlight plays on a potted mint. Your laughter suddenly comes to mind. Thoughts I thought I left behind ride the breeze back to me again. Beyond the balcony, a sketch of that day, shimmering just out of reach. The thank you I never said now feels easier to speak. Even on cloudy days you smiled. The blue sky in my heart never fades. Only after detouring so far did I realize how precious that time was. Beyond the balcony, time begins to unravel. Close my eyes, I see our Sunday. Ordinary afternoons now feel so dear. It feels like I could start again. Letting my heart drift with the breeze, like gently turning a page. Beyond the balcony, a new sky awaits, crying a little, smiling more as I move on. The days I spent with you are gently pushing me forward. Beyond the balcony, the future waves at me. A breeze softly whispered it to me. The sound of the shower hits the tiles like the soft rhythm of falling rain. Fingerprints linger on the mirror. I started to write your name, then erased it. Outside the window, the midday sun shines, but in this room, time feels different. As I comb my damp hair, memories surface. Only the unsaid words remain. Before love could reach you, noise from our hearts misaligned. I know we can go back, yet today I remember. In the blue tile bathroom, your voice reappears, carried by the gentle hum of water. When I close my eyes, I feel you near this quiet afternoon. Feels slightly warm. Soap bubbles wrap around my hands as if confirming a lingering kindness. I was a bit too young back then, leaning on the string you gave. The last smile you gave me, still tucked deep inside, like droplets falling, fading away, leaving behind a quiet blue. In the blue tile bathroom, I steady my breath, turning my back on the flowing thoughts. Even if love is over, I want it left clean. Even my tears are gentle memories now. Even if I fall in love again someday, this view won't change. Between morning and afternoon, this is where I quietly recall you. In the blue tile bathroom, I close the door. surrendering to a fleeting dream. It washes away past and future, a quiet place to simply be alone. The sound of water softly fades and a quiet afternoon begins again. Distant today, pink beige polish glistens on my nails. It's okay if I'm not waiting for anyone. An old melody spills from the radio. Time freezes like a scene from a film. A mirror shows me on a lazy Sunday. I smile, looking a little more grown up. Love isn't everything, but in quiet moments I still find myself searching for someone. Want my nails dry, I remember your gentle voice and tiny lies. More than I love you, what lingers is the memory of your touch, my own secret treasure, just for me. The wind stirs the curtain softly in this afternoon calm. My heart loosens. I don't care about unread messages. This quiet space feels more precious now. The days I compared myself are fading little by little. Now I just want to like the person I've become. Want my nails dry, I realized true kindness is always near. An afternoon alone isn't lonely. My heart starts to hum its own song, and I know I'll be okay for the next love. Just a few minutes of silence can feel this profound. It's a magical moment hidden in the everyday. Will my nails dry? The world shifts a little. I gain a small kind of strength, not for anyone else, but to smile for myself with the afternoon breeze nudging me on. As the pink beige sets, I face a little more for a while. A scent rises from the teapot. The clock's hands seem a little whimsical, stirring the rhythm of the afternoon. And suddenly I see your gaze. My favorite teacup has a small crack, but I love its shape all the more. just a whimsical afternoon. Because nothing happens, my heart becomes free. Tea time flows with whims and wonder. Schedules are overrated, don't you think? Just the thought that you might message me was enough to make my heart flutter. That alone made this afternoon special. I trace the book's page with a finger. A word I didn't know pierces gently. It feels like the old me, softly weeping in this quiet moment. Hidden feelings tucked beneath the hem of my skirt. And the sky smiles again, letting me just be here. Tea time changes color with whims. The wind waves from beyond the window. It's too soon to reminisce all the days I spent with you, but today I'll allow myself to remember. Always chasing time, I missed what mattered, like steam from a cup of tea. The most precious things are fleeting. Tea time casts a gentle spell, bringing back the me I'd forgotten, even without anyone beside me. There are moments that feel complete, tiny journeys hidden in the afternoon. The warmth left at the cup's bottom softly brings this day to a close. A pale blue shirt glows in the sunlight. Fresh washed air drifts through the room as I pack away. Summer deep in the closet. It feels like I'm pushing you a little further away. Steam from the iron sways like a cloud. Time blurs in my solitary afternoon. Your smile by the sea still lingers, branded deep into my heart. Feelings I never spoke aloud, folded into this cloth. Instead of a goodbye, I quietly let out a breath. And the day I fold summer shirts, your memory too, I straighten the edges gently and slow, wanting this to be a tearless afternoon. I wait from inside my heart, still believing we'd meet again someday. The cicada song fades into the distance. The city begins to turn autumnal. That shirt looked good on you, I whispered like a quiet monologue into the afternoon. As the seasons cycle through, only kindness remains. More than forgetting, remembering brings me peace. And the day I fold summer shirts isn't the end. It feels like a story tucked away in my chest. Even the pain and tenderness stack like folds in the fabric, and I felt more like myself again. Sunlight slips through the curtains, a photo frame by the window glints in it. You and I'm smiling shyly, my laugh a little awkward back then. Back then the future seemed so close, we believed in everything will be fine with no proof. The plant we raised together, I water it alone now. Feelings I couldn't pack away still linger quietly here, blended with the scent of sunshine. I sense your presence in this afternoon. Love left by the window sways with the breeze. Unspoken feelings start to unravel. That warmth we said goodbye to still lives in my chest somehow. Left behind but never faded. Even the ticking clock sounds gentle today, tracing memories I can't quite let go. I touch the chair where you used to sit and take a long breath this afternoon. No matter how many seasons pass, some things simply stay. Memories aren't thrown away, they're carried with us. Love left by the window glimmers again and quietly asks me, are you happy now? If I cannot and say yes, then that's enough, it's not over. It's still part of me. The scenes I saw with you rest in an album inside my heart. Pages I no longer open, yet always displayed. Love left by the window, not unrequited, but real shared moments between two. When I whisper your name, I almost hear it, and a gentle warmth fills the room again. I wave goodbye and turn the page. The afternoon light smiles softly. That love still remains right here. Taxi sounds fade into the distance. White clouds float above this beige city. Through the shop window where you once stood, now a stranger's shadow quietly sways. The scent of concrete, the warmth of sunlight. These modest scenes of afternoon pierce my heart. I pause at the crosswalk and I remember your back turned, waving, see you again. I know there's no going back, but the scenery never changes. It almost tricks me into thinking we might meet again. White clouds and a beige city, just like that day. Even the clock hands feel like they might pause. I reach out as if to touch a dream. That part of me still wants to believe, and kindness gently falls into my afternoon. At the cafe by the station, I order iced tea, the slightly bitter one used to like. I don't recall our exact words, but I remember how silence felt dear, more than your voice calling my name. That shared silence still quietly lingers right here in the heart. White clouds and a beige city under today's sky. Someone's feelings quietly drifting again. Everyone walks on with a hidden ache, and yet the sky remains beautifully still. Future, not to forget you, but to move forward with our memories beside me, and the wind quietly watching, turning the corner without looking back. The sunlight wraps up today. Stop where we used to meet, still makes me smile just thinking of it. On a cloudy day, the sun shone just for us. You said you don't have to say anything with a grin. We never imagined it would end, yet that promise still lingers in my heart. How many have I crossed since then? But my feet remain at that same corner. If someday we ride the same bus again, laughing side by side like we used to, no destination needed, just swaying with you through the afternoon. The promises made on this bus route still keep me standing still, even in these unmoving afternoons. Maybe there's a reason for them too. Scenery outside the bus window changes little by little, but inside me it stays the same. The spot you stepped off never fades. Every time I meet someone new, the memory stirs softly. It had to be you. The thought hit me on the ride home. An unnamed bus route, and yet I can't forget it. The last words we exchanged still echo in my ears. I never said see you again is what still catches in my chest. All the detours I've taken still lead me back to this feeling. Only the warmth of your hand still remains so clearly, even if the streets have changed. This feeling hasn't before the next bus comes. Today I want to face forward to return the courage you gave me and take that first step again. I'll tuck away those promises made on this familiar route, and in a new afternoon I'll search for my own tomorrow. As each bus leaves, my heart moves a little further too. From the radio left on, a familiar tune plays. It stirred my chest, so I cracked the window. It was supposed to be just an ordinary afternoon, but a quiet switch in my memory clicked. That guitar riff you love so much, I used to hum it trying to mimic you. I couldn't listen to the melody after we ended, but today it feels a little softer, blending with the city's noise. Nostalgia begins to unwind. No tears fell down, but my heart quietly swayed. From the radio left on, I thought I heard your voice. I held my breath, caught off guard. Don't blame the passing seasons, let them simply become memories. That song gently gave me a push forward. It's not a vinyl record, the surprise made it special. Like that one song was played just for me. Maybe the radio chose it as if it knew exactly what I needed. The sounds of our days together still live somewhere in my chest. Even as they grow distant, they never disappear. From the radio left on, not an answer, but it felt like someone said it's okay. Like it whispered, you don't have to forget. And if I truly heard that, then I know I can move forward again. It wasn't just coincidence we met. Our stories are etched in sound, like invisible letters. I hope they reach you somehow. From the radio left on, it softly plays, as if continuing where we left off. Past, future, and this very moment all connect within the song wrapped in the afternoon light. The radio keeps playing, and slowly my heart begins to ease. Inside the spinning drum, memories swirl in colors. I slip a bookmark in my book and whisper your name without thinking. With the scent of fresh detergent, it feels like the past is being washed too. In an empty laundromat, my inner voice echoes too loud. Breakups come without a sound, and somehow blend into days like this. In this blank space of a quiet afternoon, your shadow slips in once again, while the laundry spins in circles. Memories begin to turn again. I thought it was all over, yet my heart still wavers. If I could rewind time, I'd probably make the same mistakes. But maybe this time I'd find the words to speak to you more honestly. The breeze outside is slightly strong. The glass door creaks this afternoon. A passerby's faint purr Fresh white sheets, now clean. Folding them calms my heart. Even the memories of loving you are gently embraced today. While the laundry spins one last time, I decide not to look back again. In the clear light of this afternoon, I get ready to walk on my own. With the tears and smiles from that day, I carry it all and keep going. I slip the clean shirt into my bag and step into a new day. The automatic door opens and the afternoon breeze nudges me forward. A bacon lettuce sandwich from the corner bakery. Lunch came a little late today. The clock pointed to 12:05, the same time we used to meet. Sitting on a bench taking a bite. Why does it taste so different now? We laughed while eating back then, and the memory still lingers on my tongue. In these ordinary scenes, a ghost of the past slips in. I savor a faded love as I quietly walk through today. The 12:05 sandwich still warm in the same way, but your absence beside me makes the sky feel so much wider. With every bite, memories slowly melt on my tongue. To the old me, I wanna say you're doing just fine. I trace the creases in the paper bag and recall how we drifted apart. Small misunderstandings stacked up until we stood on different paths. Not sadness, but stillness. That's what fills my afternoons now. Not out of pretense, but truth. I think I've grown a little stronger. The 12:05 sandwich, you probably don't remember it, but for me it marks a precious page in my everyday. The afternoon sky looks the same, but somehow it feels different. Still, the sky is just the sky, and it keeps quietly watching me. I've never regretted meeting you. If anything, I'm grateful, because knowing you taught me how to treasure moments like this. The 12:05 sandwich, one more bite and I'm on my way. Out of the shadows into the light. The breeze gently brushes past me. No more messages from you, but memories stay close enough. A kind afternoon heart. And honestly, that's enough. I tuck the napkin in my pocket and carry the afternoon with me. Just one shadow on the sidewalk. The afternoon light feels too gentle. A as I sit in my shopping bag. I've gotten used to days without you. A face in the crowd resembled yours, but before our eyes met, I knew it wasn't. A promise once made clings to my chest, and the love I let go spills out again. It's not just memories, pieces of your words still linger, caught in the breeze of this quiet afternoon. If I turn that corner, it feels like I'll never see you again. This one step I hesitate to take is what's kept today from moving forward. Oh, I thought I passed through someday, that it'd become just another place, but somehow this spot remains untouched by time. Brushing leaves off the bench, making excuses to my own heart. I loved you, I knew even that wasn't always enough to stay. The reason we ended no longer matters. What means more now is how you used to look at me. If I turn that corner, maybe someone else will be waiting, but deep down part of me still wants to call your name. Oh, what is kindness really? What is strength anyway? I still don't have the answer, but I'll find it as I walk on. If hearts can change like seasons do, then this afternoon too will one day fade into scenery. If I turn that corner, a new sky will appear, I'm sure. Moving forward without looking back is the choice I make today. Some loves don't end in goodbye, but simply fall into quiet closure. Even that becomes part of who I am now. Turning away from the afternoon light, I slowly, finally turn that corner. A worn-out white shirt sways gently on the balcony. I hear your laughter echo softly inside my ear. An ordinary afternoon, but that makes it even more dear. I brew tea for one and pick up where my journal left off. Yesterday's regrets feel like they've been left behind in the dazzling light of today. Something quietly pushes me forward. Good day, sunshine. Today only happens once. Thinking of someone I care for, that alone warms my heart. Good day, sunshine. The sky just stretches endlessly. Both past and future soften and melt into the present moment. A flyer in the this afternoon is undeniably real. Staying true to who I am, I feel ready to keep walking. Good day, sunshine. Someone's waving from afar on the other side of the crosswalk. Everyday life continues. Good day, sunshine. The light streaming into my chest makes me smile and say I love this moment. And for once, I truly mean it. The curtains swayed softly, and that alone was enough. Window seat at a cafe. The distance between us still undefined. Stirring the foam in my milk tea. Our quiet pauses match each heartbeat. You laughed at something silly, even though that's not usually your style. But somehow I liked it and found myself laughing too. Maybe love had already begun the moment that doorbell rang. Still pretending not to notice as the afternoon drifted by. Love after milk tea leaves a gentle sweetness behind. Through a lukewarm cup, your eyes softly shimmer. Love after milk tea, a silent spell beyond words. Not wanting the moment to end, I quietly tuck the feeling away. My back brushed against your shoe beneath the table unnoticed. Yet somehow that small moment felt like everything might change. After I said see you soon, I wished you'd ask me to stay. But even making new plans felt too hard to say aloud. Love after milk tea still lingers even as it cools this afternoon. And you, I keep quietly in my heart. Love after milk tea, a miracle hidden in a quiet day. The distance just short of reaching you, that space. I love it the most. Sunlight flickers through the window as time